Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl and today I'm going to be breaking down the Counter-Strike slate for tomorrow. It's a solo game slate because it is going to be the lower bracket finals of Group 2 between G2 and Evil Geniuses. The winner will end up playing Complexity in the grand final of Group 2 right afterwards, so there's not really going to be a DraftKings contest for that, and there's no betting lines, obviously, because we don't know who they're going to go up against. So, but we're going to go ahead and break down this one game. We're going to be looking at the betting odds. We're going to be looking at the DraftKings. Going to look at yesterday's DraftKings, or today's as I'm recording this video. And we're just going to go over everything and see how everything went today, how I think everything's going to go tomorrow, and see where we go from there. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share it out, help us grow. We appreciate all the support. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into yesterday's, and I have a little bit to say about it, considering that there was... Okay, my OBS went weird for a minute. Okay. Considering that it was a weird day, Apex stepped back from Vitality for a little bit, so they're working as Shocks as the in-game lead. So it was a big jumble mess today, and I was on the wrong side of both games. As you guys know, I gave out yesterday that I liked G2 and I liked Vitality. Obviously, that was Vitality before Apex went out. Obviously, I still played them because I figured I might be able to get a little bit of an edge. Did not really work. So my lineup from yesterday actually went with Almanac as my captain. Wanted to get something different, a cheaper option at the top so that I could afford ZywOo, Shocks, Nico, and Hunter. I felt like that was going to be a good line build. It didn't end up working out just because G2 lost. So did Vitality, but Vitality lost in 3. But the thing with Vitality and Apex leaving, it actually made it a little bit easier to go ahead and build the Showdown slate, because in the beginning, for the Showdown slate, I would have only been okay with 3 options: ZywOo, RPK, and Apex. But considering that Apex got pulled, we didn't have to worry about Navera, Masuda, and Shocks getting pulled from different games, different maps, so I felt like it was going to be a little bit easier, so I built it in there. Didn't work, but there's always tomorrow. Go ahead and look at the top lineup. One by itself, which should say enough, and it was a weird one. Tarek as captain. Interesting. Definitely interesting. It allowed him to go to ZywOo, Nico, Breeze, Config, and BlameF. I mean, whatever works. It won him, what was it, $5,000 today? So that's definitely a solid, nice payday for him. I would never have gone to this type of lineup. I can understand why he would go to this type of lineup, because ZywOo, Nico, Config were the 3 most expensive players on the slate. Go to Breezy as a good value pick. Go to BlameF because he's always really good. Bada bing, bada boom. That's how you got the lineup. But I don't know. I would never have been able to get to this one. But go ahead and looking at today's slate, you can get G2 minus 196, Evil Geniuses plus 162. Looking at both teams, I do like the G2 side again. It's just, yes, Evil Geniuses just beat Vitality, but they were an Apex-less Vitality, and they just didn't play the normal. My DraftKings page went off. That's a little bit annoying. But they just didn't play the way that they would normally because they were out an in-game leader. So, I mean, it's whatever. Couldn't really do much with it. On the other hand, so EG did win. On the other hand, G2 lost today to Complexity. They lost 2-0, but they were 2 close games that I really thought could have gone G2's way. A couple just conversions after pistol rounds, and they would have been just fine. But I do feel like G2 definitely had the shot to win. That being said, I do think G2 is the way better team going into this one, and going ahead and looking at the DraftKings portion of it, some plays that I really, really like. Once again, going back to Hunter, 9.2, I feel like is a really good price. He's been really performing well, being one of the top fraggers on G2 the past couple of games. Almanac at 7.2. I don't feel like he should be that cheap. I do really like that option. Obviously, I feel like Nico should be a captain of some sort. He just has the ability to take over games, and when he's clicking, and it's hard to go away from that. And then for the EG side, I do like Ethan and I like Breezy, 10-4 and 10-6 as like one-offs. I'd rather go a 3-1 for G2 than a 3-1 for Evil Geniuses. And then Sarek's still down at 7,800. I feel like that's a pretty decent price for him, but I feel like it's a little bit cheap compared to the rest of the slate. So I'm all right with going a Sarek if you wanted to go up high. Some fades that I really don't like. I feel like Kenny's just way too expensive. 10.8 for him is way too much. I'd rather go down to Hunter, rather go down to Nexa, and rather go down to Almanac at a lot cheaper of a price. It's just Kenny S is no longer the Kenny S that he needed to be. He's an AWPer, cool. He's just not. I'm not really over relying on him getting frags, carrying the team, because he doesn't have to, and he doesn't anymore. He's not that Kenny anymore. That role is more of Nico. Almanac, if they go B a lot, is going to be a very, very good play. And then Hunter are all better options than going to Kenny. So I'm going to be fading Kenny again, but that's just my predictions. So if as a Station 1, this is probably going to be a very chalky lineup. My favorite build right now is going like that. It's going to be a very, very chalky lineup, but I do feel like it's going to be the optimal. And then the only other way I could see myself doing this is always Nico in the captain spot. I like Hunter still. And then, oh, nope, not Nico down there. I still want to go to Ethan, Nico, and Almanac. I feel like that could be an interesting build as well. Leave a little money on the table, but that's going to do it. You guys know where I'm aiming for this one. Thank you guys all for watching. Appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All the socials will be in the description below. Come to our Discord, chat up with me for some Counter-Strike. I'm always down to talk. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. Till next time, have a great night, guys.